Your dating shoot photos are now ready. So what I'm going to do is show you how to select, prepare, and download your photos and actually use them on your Tinder, Bumble, and Hinge profiles. So the first thing you need to do is select which photos you want to use. Now we generate over 200 photos for you, and unlike other services, when you come to our photos, we have already checked and confirmed that every single photo on this page is a greater than 99% match to your actual face. So you don't need to worry about if the photos look like you or not. They are guaranteed to look like you. Now you may see a photo and you may feel it doesn't really look exactly like you, but those are usually small details that only you can pick up on because you know your own face so well. So in this case, I can see here several attractive photos, and maybe I'll start to add them to my favorites, right? So these ones look good. This one looks good. This one looks good. You're generally trying to look for photos that appear candid, that appear like you didn't even know you were getting your picture taken. And once you find some photos that you like, you only need about 5 or 6 good photos. You can start to use the editing model to make them perfect. So like I can see here in this case, maybe I like this photo, but he's wearing a watch and I want to remove this watch. So I'll use the edit feature and I'll say remove the man's wristwatch. You can also put your own custom edits in here. Okay, so we'll go ahead and edit that one. And let's say actually I like this photo too, but I want to put some people chatting in the background. So I'm going to use the edit model and I'm going to say put some party goers chatting in the background. Right? Add a little bit of social proof to the photo. So you can perform whatever edits that you want, and you will receive some of these complimentary credits with your purchase of your photos so that you can actually edit the photos and make them look good. In this case, you know, I can see here, maybe I like this photo, but I'm just not a fan of the white t-shirt, right? So maybe I'll just use the editing model and I'll say, replace the man's shirt with a blue Oxford button down with the sleeves rolled up, right? So you can use the editing model to replace the clothing. You can change almost anything unless there's a major issue with the photo. You can also zoom out a photo if it feels like it's too close up, okay? But make sure you save some credits because you're gonna wanna upscale the photos. So you can see here, we removed the man's watch from this photo. In this photo, we added some partygoers in the background, right? And in this photo, we are replacing the man's white shirt with a blue Oxford button down, and that will be finished in about 5 seconds maximum. It's pretty quick. And there we go. So we have a new shirt for this guy. So what we want to do now is upscale the photos. Now, when you upscale the photo, it costs 2 credits, and it dramatically improves the quality of the hair texture and skin texture and even the clothing texture. So it will make it appear considerably more realistic. Okay, so those upscales are now finished, and you can see if you click on the photo and zoom in a bit, the texture and detail that you get, especially in the skin and in the hair, it's just unreal. It looks so realistic, right? So these are the photos that you're actually going to want to use on your profile when the time comes. So as soon as you've upscaled your photos, you can now download them using the download button, and you can actually transfer these photos to your phone, and then you can take a screenshot of the photo before you use it on your profile. And this will allow the data within the photo to match with your device, which is just an extra safety precaution when using the photos on Tinder or Bumble or Hinge. Now, the other thing you can do with your photo credits is create custom photos. So some people don't like the blurred background in the photos. We've actually found in our research that this style of photo with the blurred background, which is a professional camera style, does perform the best by far. However, we do have an option for more amateur photos. So when you create a custom photo, you can select an amateur style, and you can also select a more of a film grain style if you'd like. A lot of people do like that. And you can also regenerate photos using these styles. So maybe you like a photo, but you just want to regenerate it using a different style, such as the amateur reduced background blur style. You can also do that. Of course, we're always here to help, so if you have any questions, if you would like any suggestions about which photos you should use on your profile, just shoot us a message, support@datingshoot.com, and we will get right back to you. Thank you for watching.